what the police have foolishly done in the last 20 years, and this is by and large due to their senior officers being in the grip of academia. Academia now has got policing by the short and curlies, to be quite frank with you. The demands that every officer needed a degree. All of the senior officers, so many of them are Oxbridge graduates and such like, and they've got masters, and we've got universities with policing departments. We've got doctors and professors of policing. And of course, what so many of them fundamentally fail to appreciate is that most of policing can't be learned in books. You learn it out there on the front line, engaging with the public, catching criminals and the such like. So the tighter the grip that academia has got on policing, the quicker the trust has flown out the window. Of course, there's been catastrophic events in recent years. The appalling kidnap, rape and murder of Sarah Everard, and the capture of another Metropolitan Police officer who I won't even bother to mention the name of, but is the most prolific convicted rapist in the land. Those had a huge effect on public trust, confidence. But in terms of respecting the police turned their back on the moderate mainstream of the UK, whose natural default position is to support the police.
Yeah.
And by that I mean those wonderful, hard-working people who had their houses burgled, their cars stolen or broken into, their phones snatched as they walked around one of the cities in the UK, their bikes stolen so often as they parked it at the railway station to then commute into a city to work very hard, earn money, pay taxes. Their elderly relatives that have been defrauded online because they weren't aware of those shysters that are out there defrauding people in vast numbers. That's really the elephant in the room as far as policing. And of course, those independent shopkeepers and the big brands who now are targeted on a daily basis, and people just walk out of their shops with hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of goods cumulatively and not paying. So once the police turn their backs on that moderate mainstream by not investigating their crimes, not visiting them, not getting to know the victims, not giving them some reassurances, some advice, and making some effort to try and solve those crimes, that had a big impact, I believe, on the moderate mainstream's opinion of the police.